With another school semester coming to an end, most students who have riddled with deadlines and late study sessions are now feeling the heat as finals approach. For UNM student Robert Dempsey, feeling the heat is something to be taken literal. Dempsey is a senior who is studying mechanical engineering. He claims he used to be more heavily involved in the program, but due to the increase of stress with upper-level curriculums, they have caused him to lose interest and have put him under. Dempsey has now had to be treated for clinical depression. After a year of being medicated, Dempsey claims he has found a way to help him cope. Dempsey has found a passion in glassblowing and feels he no longer needs to turn to prescription medication to help him function and cope.
Well, the first time I saw somebody blowing glass was in Mexico while I was on vacation with my parents. I thought it was really cool. I stayed there watching the guy for a really long time. And then when I came back to town, I don't know, I had a torch and for soldering copper pipes and plumbing. And I went and bought some glass and tried doing it. It didn't work out too great. About a year later, I met my good friend Brian and took a class and just been melting ever since.
Dempsey's interest in glassblowing takes up his free time when he's not occupied with school.
Well, the good thing about blowing glass is I can make time for it whenever. It's like freelance work, in a sense. So, you know, when I'm not doing homework or if I want to procrastinate on my homework, I come here and melt glass.
Dempsey was introduced to glassblowing by a friend, which became a new type of therapy for him.
So I'd say sometimes it does. Sometimes I don't go to class to come here. But I try to get my work done most of the time. I'd say at least 15, maybe more. I don't know. Well, glass blowing is a really nice hobby. It's a very zen hobby in my opinion. It really demands a lot of your focus, and you have to zone everything out and kind of relax and just relax. Otherwise, if you're stressed out, your glass is going to be stressed out, and when the glass is stressed out, it breaks, it cracks. It's frustrating when the glass breaks, and the most frustrating thing about it is the time that I put into it. It's not so much the value of what it is, it's my time. I can get the money back, money comes and it goes, but my time, it doesn't come back. But whenever I break something, I have to make use of that time and just not let it be a waste of time. I have to learn from that. I just feel like pointless problems, and the problems aren't really tangible. I can't create objects out of the problems. It feels like distant creation. It's not fun.
Okay.
Nope. I used to really want to be a mechanical engineer, build airplanes, race cars, mechanical objects.
Dempsey finds that glassblowing is more therapeutic than resorting to other habits.
The biggest difference is that you get something out of it, an actual tangible object that you can hold and show, and it's expressive. It's an object, and then on top of that, you can sell the glass and then make money from it too. So it also makes me money at times. I see myself making a living out of glass in some sense or another. Of course, I mean, what we do isn't always art. A lot of what we do is craft. We do make the same repetitive object over and over, and it's an object that you use. It's not necessarily a piece of art. Like a cup, you make the same cup over and over again, it's still a cup.
Okay.
So it can be a craft, but you know, you can learn to express yourself through it. A lot of times I zone out. That's the peaceful thing about it. It's relaxing because a lot of what I've learned in school has inspired many of my creations in the studio. So